10 on your side is your local election headquarters. In tonight's Truth Tracker, our Andy Fox takes a closer look at the North Carolina Senate District 1 race. What is true and what is not between test judge and incumbent Bob Steinberg.
Test judge and Emily Nicholson won't let you protect yourself and your family. They're anti-gun.
Truth Tracker finds that a false claim. Test judge says she is not anti-gun.
That's not all. Test judge opposed our constitutional right to hunt and fish.
There is nothing in that Ocracoke Observer, so those facts need to be checked, Pandy.
But Truth Tracker finds that judge claim false. The Ocracoke Observer confirms they're listing the 6 state amendments on the ballot in 2018, including the right of the people to hunt, fish, and harvest wildlife. Democratic candidate Test Judge opposes all of them, it reads.
It's not true, and that's not how I feel.
But the NRA gives Judge an F on their issues.
I don't know why they're giving me an F. But what I do know is I support the Second Amendment.
Scandals and now lies from Bob Steinberg.
Test Judge's ad alleges scandals. What are the scandals?
I have no idea. I don't know what she's talking about.
And Truth Tracker finds Judge's scandals claim against Steinberg to be false. There is nothing in Judge's authorized commercial against Steinberg that supports her using the word scandals. When pressed on what the scandals are, Judge had trouble giving examples, relying on campaign spokesperson Austin Cook.
Are there any other things that you want to add to that about scandals?
Basically, what Austin has shared, that information that he can provide to you.
We never received any information on what would be considered scandals.
The ads are so absolutely patently false. I mean, they're just, I don't want to call anybody a liar, but these ads are lies, and I can prove it.
Judge's commercial also states,
While we face the pandemic and historic job losses, Bob took money from the health industry.
Truth Tracker finds that true. Steinberg even admits it.
Everybody has, yes, absolutely, but that doesn't mean the healthcare industry owns me.
Judge's commercial also states Steinberg
Voted against expanding health care coverage, against protections for pre-existing conditions, against funding rural hospitals.
Why would you be against
No,
pre-existing conditions?
that is absolutely not true.
But it is true that Steinberg voted against expanding Medicaid and Obamacare that covers health care for pre-existing conditions and rural hospitals.
The only thing that I have voted against was the Affordable Care Act. I did vote against that, and for good reason. The Affordable Care Act was the Unaffordable Care Act.
But it is also true Republicans opposed to Obamacare, with no Republican alternative, doesn't solve the health care problem, and Steinberg knows that's true.
There's been a lot of talk about this plan or that plan or the other plan, but we haven't seen anything concrete yet.
This state Senate race is the most heavily funded one in North Carolina. Democrats smell blood. Republican Bob Steinberg says not so fast. In Virginia Beach, Andy Fox, 10 on your side.